Oh, okay. Hi. Uh-oh. Wait, you can't see me. Hold on. Well. Hold on. Hey, there we go. Hey, what's going on? I'm playing some video games and we're gonna watch this trial. I guess he didn't. I guess OSG switched the title. I thought it was about a First Amendment auditor, but I guess we're gonna find out anyway. And I think there's a couple of other videos we could take a look at and have fun with. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna boot up some Skyrim, and we're gonna go from there. See if hopefully it works though. Bye.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Hurley on behalf of the people of the city of Riverview.
My name is Edmund Moss.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And so today is the date scheduled for a formal hearing in this matter. And counsel?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Preliminarily there, I have two witnesses that are present. I don't know if you want to sequester, but more importantly, the video that Mr. Moss submitted to the court. It's a YouTube link and it was submitted by email. We would want to use that, play it somehow during the course of the proceeding. I could play it on my phone. I don't know if the court has had a chance to review it or how you want to proceed in terms of presenting it during the course of the hearing.
Okay, a couple things. We will do a mutual sequestration order. So who are the two witnesses that the court needs to?
Mr. Calipori, the neighbor, and the officer, Sean O'Neill.
Sorry.
Lieutenant, I believe.
Lieutenant. Okay.
Lieutenant O'Neill.
Hey, what's up,
we
everybody?
have the two of you please step out until it is time for your testimony.
Yes, Ernie, this is the
okay,
alleged chicken
as
man.
far as
I don't know what that
video,
means. I don't know the context.
Neither one of you brought any device to play the video to share it with the court, whether it's screen share or otherwise?
No, I just have it on my phone, Your Honor. I mentioned to Detective Gentry about this possibility of maybe a laptop or something, and you did not have a laptop.
It's the same thing, it's a link.
It's just a link,
Yeah.
so.
So here's how it should occur. Mr. Moss can play it on his phone and screen share it. I'll allow screen sharing so that we can all view it at the same time
That's
on
great.
the screen. If I'm just playing a link right here, then nobody else is viewing it to see what I'm seeing. And to address the issue that was emailed in, when you're not sure if the court had an opportunity to review it, I had not reviewed it. And then when I realized which matter it was here on, I did not think it was appropriate to review it unless it was during the hearing. So I did not review it.
Okay,
There was a letter that was attached in a second email from a neighbor that the court reviewed. However, is that neighbor here to testify, sir?
No, it's not.
Okay, so the court's not going to accept that as evidence because it was hearsay, and Mr. Hurley has to have an opportunity to question the witness that's putting that statement forward, and he can't question the letter.
Understood.
Okay, so,
so with that, the people are ready to proceed, Your Honor.
okay.
Before we do, Your Honor, there is a dispute over the video. There is a part of it prior to when the police arrived on scene. And I think it only ought to be played from the time that the police arrived on scene to its conclusion, because nothing before it would have been privy to the police department prior to Lieutenant O'Neill, then Sergeant O'Neill, and Officer Parker's arrival on scene at my house on the 21st of July of last year.
Mayor, I disagree. I think the charge here is a civil infraction called unreasonable noise. And the first part of that video establishes the bulk of the case involving the unreasonable noise as to Mr. Calipori's involvement with Mr. Moss. So I think it's key that the court see the entire video.
Okay, and the court would agree. The court, the police were dispatched to the home, correct, or to the scene?
I don't believe the police were dispatched. They drove by or they came upon the scene.
Okay.
We'll get further testimony from O'Neill.
My understanding is that Mr. Calipori's wife called the police.
Okay.
That's my understanding of it.
That
Well,
could
then
be.
that would lend its hand more towards having the prior, the video prior to the police arrival, as that was why the police were called to the scene. So the court's going to play the video in its entirety. And so, counsel, do you want, it appears though the video is being stipulated to, correct?
Sorry, Judge?
It appears as though the video is being stipulated to as an exhibit,
Yes, I'm fine with that.
okay?
It's Mr. Moss's exhibit. I'll stipulate to it. You recorded it, correct?
Yes, it's part of my YouTube channel.
Do you wanna go in an unconventional route and you wanna play the video first?
He's got a
That
YouTube
would
channel?
be ideal. I was contemplating that, asking the court for that. That would be kind of not the usual way, but I agree. It would make the most sense.
Okay, and so, I think it would probably make most sense to bring Mr. Calipori and Lieutenant O'Neill back in, so that if there's any questions about it, we don't have to play it again
Okay.
necessarily in its entirety for each of the witnesses. Would
Okay.
you agree with that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you can? Okay, so we're going to, we're going to play that video. So Mr. Moss, if you can, get to that on your phone,
Yep.
and then, you have
What?
to zoom in, you have to join by Zoom and then screen share.
Oh, I missed that,
You able
Sean.
to figure out screen share?
And I'll somehow put it into a 20-minute emergency call lock or something, of which
Sean asked whether or not the plaintiff and defendant sit at the same tables. Generally, yes. In the United States, the plaintiffs are usually plaintiffs / prosecutors are usually on the right side. Defendants are on the left side. Yeah, I've yet to see a court that does that differently in the United States. I could be wrong, but I've yet to see it.
there's about 13 and a half minutes left. There's no way of getting out of it, even restarting my phone didn't.
Hold on, I'm confused, what?
So am I. I've never had this come up. It somehow put me into an emergency lock on my phone. Even restarting my phone didn't get me out of it. It's not taking me even to my menu or any of it.
Okay, can we have Mr.
What?
Mr. Hurley to see the, where's Mr.?
Mr. Hurley went into his office to see if they can pull it up on Zoom
Okay.
in his office.
Okay, and so counsel, are you able to log in and screen share?
That could actually could pull it up.
What's
I can
that?
play it on my phone, Your Honor. If you tell me how to zoom in and do that, I'm sure I'd be able to do it on my phone.
Okay, so you have the link and everything to his YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay, so just zoom into 656 747.
1 second, Your Honor.
I mean.
It has to be done right by Zoom, but,
All right, what's going on?
Checking markers from before. I knew it was weird that there were so few.
Okay, real quick. Is this the plaintiff? This is the plaintiff's video, correct? And like the idea is that this is a civil case involving a noise issue. Just so I'm on, we're all on the same page. Oh. Hey, Akira, thank you for the 4.99. Appreciate it. This is Edma's YouTube page. So this is the plaintiff. This is the plaintiff's video. Okay. Oh, this is the defendant's video. Okay. So the plaintiff is making a noise complaint against the defendant. I think that's what the judge said, or one of the lawyers said in the beginning of this, right?
What do you want? What do you want? Come over here for something?
I don't know what's happening right now.
You want something?
Right. Okay, so the truck guy's in front of the defendant's house. This is the defendant's video.
As you can see, everyone, he's got his DoorDash bag. He never worked further than a day in his life. Because he wouldn't know what work is. Except when it comes to harassing and aggravating me.
Oh, am I bothering you? I'm working on my truck. Could you go away?
I'm on my property.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Then I must be on your property.
Yeah, you are. And here's your crap. You better get it all off of there, too.
I don't think I will.
Yeah, you will. Oh, yeah, you will.
What was that?
It's you being the Dan the chicken man.
What was that?
What?
Well, if you don't know what it is, chicken. Lay an egg for everybody, too.
Want to see my chicken
What?
dance?
I don't want to see any part of you. Except the backside of you when you move the hell out of this city.
Where am I going?
Well, ultimately, I'd say you're going to a very fiery place, but...
Okay. What is happening?
It's a matter, you can have your friends do it and you can't handle it yourself. That figures. And that's why you're Dan the chicken man.
Get a shot of this. Get close to that.
What? Yeah, that's his ass. I mean, he's all ass, everybody. He's all ass. I mean, Artem's ass. And it stank, too. You ought to go take a shower.
Get a shot of this.
Yeah, he wants to show his ass. Why don't you moon everybody while you're at it? Let's see the full side of that moon.
Get a shot of this. There.
And again, that's his DoorDash bag, everybody. And more crap he's got in the my lawn right here.
Here, film this.
Look at that. You got a gallon. You got 2 McDonald's plastic cups for whatever strange reason. You got some sort of electronic board.
Show that. Here, come on, film this. Take a picture of this. Zoom in on this. Come on.
And to the one viewer who referred to this as his death trap, you can see why. Obviously, he had the hood replaced. That's pretty clear cut, and you can see how it's all rusted out. And here's some more damage right there on that side. Oh, and here's some more tree bark he threw on my property. I'm gonna make sure I return that to him, though.
Free what? What is? All right, this guy's a little unhinged.
Yeah, and you're about to get plucked. You're about to get plucked. Seriously.
What is that supposed to mean?
Would your viewers like to see that?
No, I think they'd rather see the court action. No, I'll show them the court case. Be more entertaining.
Wait, I'll get it out again. You want to get it out?
Oh, guys, gonna show the full side of the moon, everyone. Take cover. You ain't one to talk. You never grew up, Peter Pan.
Peter, what?
I'm just relating at a level that your limited intellect can handle.
Don't insult me like that.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it's just so painful. Well, you know what? You are an insult.
Oh, that's rude.
I never did nothing to you.
Yeah, you did.
What'd I do?
Right from the beginning.
What'd I do?
That'll come out.
Your viewers, what?
That'll come out. I don't need to.
Tell your viewers.
No. I'll start with the magistrate first.
Magistrate.
And then we'll go from there. But you know what you've done. God knows what you've done. And I certainly know what you've done.
Good luck on that. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. When you're prepared, you don't need luck as much.
You know what?
Stop! Okay, we get it.
It's not a chicken.
I don't give a crap. It's fitting. It's going to be fitting for the new song that comes out called Dan Dan the Chicken Man.
Oh, based.
Be sure to watch it. I hope it's a lot of plays. It's going to be my mantra for this situation from now on.
Oh, good. There you go.
And get used to me singing it quite often. Get your crap out of the street.
Leave me alone?
Get your crap out of the street.
Don't you leave me alone?
Get your crap out of the street.
Leave me alone.
No, you don't leave me alone.
Yeah, I'll bother you. Am I bothering you now?
What is
I'm
happening?
recording you, so you can go ahead and do what you want. Of course I am. I've been recording you.
Oh, I thought you
Okay.
said recording.
Nothing to report. I told you, buddy Merritt, I'll start handling you myself from now on.
What does that mean?
I don't need that motherfucker. That low-life bastard friend and dirty corrupt cop.
Mom, you can't call everybody corrupt.
I can call everybody in Riverview corrupt who's not named Bemis, and even I question him being corrupt.
Who the
as
hell
well.
is Bemis?
So, he's just not as much so.
You're just mad at the world.
No, I'm not. And you need to
Little
not
bit.
assume my feelings.
His gender.
All right, playtime's over. Go away.
Who's playing? You're the one who's sitting around playing.
I'm cleaning my truck. Can I straighten out my truck?
Go right ahead. I'm not stopping you.
I know you're not stopping me.
Well, then why are you? Then I'm not stopping you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
This gentleman started slamming his door, and I turned the camera on. So
Okay, can you go talk to Sergeant O'Neill for me?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm on my property. I'm on my property.
Thank you for the $2,
I'm not
Castro.
going anywhere. I'm on my property.
Okay,
You want to talk to me?
I am calm. Don't assume my feelings.
Do you have what you need? Well, I just cleaned up my truck.
Okay, that's another one for 21, didn't know you, now I do. Okay, I'll add you to the list.
Okay, so he's cleaning out his truck, and what?
No, he was slamming his door. I came out and turned my camera on. I was recording him from back there, but decided to step out and get some fresh air, and I wanted to see what this crap was he threw on my property. I'm going to get the crap out of the street. He's put all this water in the street, and while that may be legal, he's trying to, instead of messing up in front of his own house, he's trying to do it in front of mine. I'm not going to stand for that easily.
So is that it?
It's gonna dry today.
Well, that's fine, but that's not the point, and you know it.
Okay.
Well,
And for the record, I hope you're
So let me get this straight. This guy's parked in a residential area where it's likely, in all likelihood, he's allowed to park there. And he's mad that he's opening and closing his door and pouring water out. Is that why we're here? Is that what it comes down to?
partner tells him I didn't call you guys. I mean, I did initially because he was not moving the back of his truck, and I thought he might need medical assistance. That would be the only reason why. But certainly, I don't trust your corrupt department to handle any type of situation. But I don't know you.
Okay.
And I don't know you, so I'll exclude the two of you.
What's the situation?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got a beard now. Sorry.
What's the situation, Mr.
Okay. Oh no, they know him.
Situation was he was slamming his door. I came out to record him. I mean, I'm not saying he's doing. I didn't call your department saying he did anything illegal, but what I'm doing is not illegal either.
Okay.
So why there's police intervention for something that's legal, which is interesting because I just heard from Sergeant Brown how he won't interfere, and when that man threatened me, how he wouldn't do anything because he wasn't doing anything illegal. So why is there police intervention now? This is part of the inconsistency I'm talking about with the department.
Trying to prevent right now.
I'm not trying to prevent anything. He was doing something and I came out to document it. That's perfectly within my rights, Sergeant. I was documenting what he was doing. No, I was documenting what he's doing. I'm standing here documenting you because you guys stopped your vehicle that's parked on the wrong side of the street, not legally. And if you want to start yelling, I can sure as hell write you up a report with Lieutenant Merritt. He's the one that was yelling. He's the one that likes to yell because he thinks he can hide behind his wife, but she ain't.
Oh, okay. All right. This guy is unhinged. This guy is wild. Oh man. Oh, yeah. This guy's unhinged.
Gonna cover your ass forever.
Or I'm gonna arrest you for disorderly person.
Yeah, you probably would because you're under the swift influence.
Mr. Moss, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give you a very clear warning. If you continue to be loud and disruptive, I am going to take you to jail for disorderly person. Do you understand that?
And do you understand if you yell at me one more time, I'm going to the station talking to Lieutenant Merritt with a complaint in my hand with your name on it.
I'm worried about the disturbance that you're causing.
I'm not causing disturbance. I'm on my property right now.
Are you all set?
Are you?
I'd like to be, yeah.
Well, good. Get in your vehicle and go because you guys don't do anything anyway, so go do your nothing elsewhere.
Down here.
Well, I am calm. Don't assume my feelings. That's part of your problem.
Well,
you think you know me and you don't. You don't know me. Now you're raising your voice. I'm going to Lieutenant Merritt about that. No, well, I can raise my voice, but you're not going to threaten me.
I'm trying to talk to you.
No, you're not trying to talk to me. You're trying to preach to me. And I don't know, whatever you're trying to preach. Live as many years as I do, and then you can start telling me stuff about something. No, I am not. He's the one that likes to provoke fights, not me. That's where you have it twisted. So what? That's within my right. That's 100% legal.
Let's have a conversation. You tell me what your problem is today.
Did I say I had one? Other than you two pulling up and interrupting what happened, well, you know what? Go get your eyes checked then. Go get your eyes checked, Sergeant. Well, I have an issue every day with him, seemingly, but I didn't have one today. I just pulled my camera out and start recording because video doesn't lie. Because video doesn't lie. See, you don't listen. Video doesn't lie. Because he started slamming his door. That drew my attention, and he draws my attention. I'm going to come out here. That's the way it's going to be from
from now on.
Come stand out here and video.
I didn't right away. I stood there for the longest time, but he went on and on and on. And then he started putting crap in my grass. And yeah, I'm going to find out what that crap is he's putting in my grass on my property. You doggone right, and I have every right to do so.
I
Doggone.
saw you throwing tree bark into his yard.
I was returning his property to him.
The tree bark?
Tree bark?
That's from his tree. Go look at how he shaves his tree, if you dare.
Oh.
You're out here today?
Oh,
no.
no. Oh, God, he's one of those neighbors. Oh, no. Oh, it was already bad enough, but he's one of those neighbors that gets really upset when the leaves of somebody else's tree falls onto his yard. No. Oh, no.
Like I said before, and do I need to repeat it for a third time? He slammed his door. That drew my attention, and that's what started the videoing.
You come out here and start
No, I thought I'd stand there and start videoing because I wanted to see what happened. I only called your department because I saw two feet not moving in the back, and I thought he might need medical assistance. Then he started moving, so I hung up as soon as he did.
Well, and then once you decided that he doesn't need medical assistance, you continue to record him?
No, I went back to recording him. I didn't record while I call.
To him while you were recording?
We may have talked a little bit. I'll refer to the video and that. I was trying not to talk to him at all, but he starts conversations every time. I don't.
Is there a reason you had to get so close to him to record him?
Yes, Pico Joe.
Hey, it's my property. It's my property. I'm going to be on it.
Miss Moss, I never said it wasn't your property. You have so many disputes with this neighbor, but you decide to come out and film him standing right next to him while he's just trying to...
Okay, I got a better question for you, Officer Parker. Is there a reason he had to come within a foot of me the other night and threaten to knock me out?
I wasn't here for that.
Well, but talk about your whole department's responsible for it.
That's posted on your YouTube.
It's one of them. I've posted a lot of videos.
Him by throwing tree bark.
No, I returned his property to him because I got tired of it being in my yard.
Back with you had an issue with that.
I have an issue with him littering my yard, as you know. I refer you to the council meeting where I dangled the 2-quart bag in front of your wife and the mayor and 5 other council members.
Automatically assume with no evidence that this person placed tree bark.
Go look at his tree and how shaved it is.
Evidence of him putting tree bark.
He's not going to give me that, but. If you're
making an assumption that
I'm making a very educated guess. Go look at his tree and well, let's compare the tree bark to his shaved tree.
Of the wind being able to carry.
No, wind blows northeast.
Okay, every day.
Oh my God! I know exactly where the wind blows.
Lieutenant Merritt.
Okay, so you're a weatherman.
Everything with this
since
31 months.
Being sarcastic, it was one of the things I studied when I took an aptitude test when I was in like 20. So I actually do study the weather more than most average people. No, but Ron over at DPW is, and that's why I'm going to him, because Lieutenant Merritt suggested I do so, and if he listened to me finish, you'd know that.
Sandpaper, and then discovered that it was tree bark.
Because Lieutenant Merritt, I'll give him credit for that.
It seems to me that you're just on edge.
That's your opinion.
That's a nice way of saying it.
Because you want to set me up, and you got everything so twisted in your mind you can't see straight.
In the last 2 or 3 years, because we talk to you daily. So
no, you haven't really talked to me. You had to talk to me because I filed a complaint against you because you went off the one day when I thought he broke my window, and I had to file a complaint against you just about. Yeah, that's right. And we can go down and talk to Lieutenant Merritt, and he'll set you straight on that right now.
Is it the police department? How can we fix this problem?
Oh, and here I thought you were so refined.
Well, get in your car and go. That's the only thing you can do.
Be out here creating a disturbance.
No, he went back inside his house.
I'm going to tell you that you're going to go to jail for a disorderly person. So I hope.
Well, I wouldn't be threatening me because your department already screwed up for discrimination. Well, you are threatening me.
And hopefully you make the right decision.
And I hope your department makes the right decision and stops targeting me, because if it doesn't, I'm going to harangue your whole damn department one officer at a time.
And I'm not trying to offend you right now, but...
Steven, thank you for 34 months.
There's a satellite program with the Guidance Center in Southgate for people who are having mental health.
You know what? You go get yourself mentally health checked. No. Lieutenant Sergeant Gentry already labeled me. He already labeled me. That's why you guys screwed up. I wouldn't if it was on fire right now.
I have the ability to get you to talk to somebody, right?
Well, then get yourself some help and get Mayor Swift and your sick council before this city ends up in receivership.
Okay, well, you're
Because this city
What?
is sick.
reason. Well, then maybe you should move, Mr. Moss.
I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna move. Not unless he wants to give me about $25 million to
But
move.
think of
I
the
got
18
too much invested in this area, so I'm not moving easily. And I'm not going to be run out by your department, you or Swift. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're under orders from Merritt, who's taking orders from the chief through Swift. Don't try to tell me. And then and you're just, no, it's not a paranoia. That's fact. That's fact. It's fact. Just like Mayor Swift saying, I will do anything to make sure I stay mayor. And he's damn well doing it.
You have this, you're paranoid.
No, I'm not. And you're not a doctor to diagnose me. So if anything, you suffer from Napoleon syndrome, the same as Swift.
Okay, I don't have to be a doctor.
No, you suffer from Napoleon syndrome. You try to judge everybody because you think you wear a badge and you think it makes you a god, and that's why you think you can over talk everybody.
Mr. Moss,
Yeah, you
Oh
take
my
it
God.
down. You keep on.
you're going to jail.
For what?
You're going to jail
Oh,
on disorder.
yeah, that's about right.
Don't drop my phone.
I will not drop your
Yeah.
phone.
I told you about yelling and screaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're going to jail for disorderly
Who's gonna lock
person.
my front door? Because if anybody
I'll
breaks
lock your
into
front
it-
door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, calm down, bud.
Mr. Hurley, would you like to call any witnesses, or do you think the court needs to?
And we're back.
I mean, I will say that I think that I've seen all the evidence that I need to see on the video. I don't know the testimony,
Well,
is
that's,
something different, unless there's something that.
Yeah. Dissent just like I don't know what else I don't know what else there is to say. I don't know what else a witness is going to say. He showed us everything.
I have the witnesses here that were.
Woodward, thank you for the 29 months.
Mr. Calipari and Mr. I would like to clarify one issue with Mr. Calipari, if I could, Your Honor.
Okay,
Would to swear him in, or?
oh, you went to call him, I thought you were just trying to.
Maybe just
I thought you were
one-
making an argument. That's fine.
Could I talk with him briefly, and then maybe, Mr. Serrano has just a matter that needs to be adjourned real quick, and then he can be out of here? Can I just have a minute with Mr. Calipari while you take care of Mr. Serrano's adjournment?
Yes.
Thank you.
But before we do that, Mr. Moss, are you, do you have any witnesses that you'd like to call on your behalf?
I do.
Okay. All right, so then I'll have you speak with Mr. Calipari, and I'm going to handle Mr. Serrano's matter, and then we'll recall this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, we're back on the record in the matter of City of Riverview versus Edmund Moss, 24R360496. Sir, you're going to go over there, please. Okay, if you can please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give this matter, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes. Please have a seat, and just please state your name, spell your first and last names in the microphone as loud as possible, so we can record all of you.
My name is Dan Calipari.
Okay. All right, and counsel, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Calipari, you are the next door neighbor of Mr. Moss, correct?
Yes.
And in that video that we just saw, the court just watched, you are the gentleman that's behind the truck in the blue shirt, correct? Okay, on that particular day, I wanted to clarify that the chicken sounds or rooster sounds or the cackling that was going on, that was not you making those sounds, correct?
No, absolutely.
You moved your arm when it was happening. I just wanted to make it clear that you weren't the one that was making the sounds. You were doing that in reaction to Mr. Moss making the sound?
Absolutely.
Mr. Moss was the one making the loud noise?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say, is it reasonable to say that his behavior or that noise was annoying or disturbed your peace and quiet on the day you were out there in front of his house?
Absolutely.
And you were on the public street with your truck, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's it, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Moss, you can cross-examine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Mr. Calipari, I'm being questioned when you parked in front of my house, could you have parked
Oh,
and
no.
done the same thing in front of your house?
No, I think my other car was there.
Sure about that?
Don't know.
Oh,
But it's possible that generally you can park in front of your house to do that stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna dial it in. I don't know, how's that relevant, sir?
If he wasn't in front of my house, none of this would have occurred. That's the relevancy, Your Honor.
So if Mr. Calicore didn't park in front of your house, there would not have been a reason for you to be out there for 20 minutes talking with
There
him.
would have been no reporting whatsoever. That's correct.
No, hold on just a moment.
I'm Calselmo's nephew. I help him around the
I'm gonna give you a little bit of leeway, sir, and that's about it.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Don't let my uncle know.
Mr. Calicore, do you usually, when you clean your truck, you usually do that in front of your house?
Most definitely.
Objection to the usually, Your Honor. I think the matter, we're specific about this specific incident, not what usually happens.
Correct.
Maybe I'll just-
So objection sustained.
So I think with all this
On the day in question, you admit that you placed stuff on my property and there was water in the street, correct?
Oh, yes.
Is there a reason why there was water in the street?
hello there,
Oh
Kelso.
God.
You can clearly see what I was doing in the video.
It wasn't so clear to me.
There's that, no, you don't get to make comments.
No,
Mr.
can't do
Moss,
that.
You don't get to make comments like that. Next question.
Okay. Do you view what you did in this matter as being harassment towards me?
Or the people you see.
No.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, any follow-up questions, Mr. Hurley?
No further questions to Mr. Calicore, Your Honor.
Okay,
I really don't have any other witnesses. I'll rely on the video for the bulk of it. I have officers here, but I don't think we need to be redundant.
okay. All right,
Thank you, Mr. Calicore.
Thank you, you may step down. All right, and so you don't have, the people don't have any further witnesses?
No, I'll rest on
Okay,
what we have, Your Honor.
all right, and so Mr. Moss, you said you.
I do have one witness to call. Before I do that, I would like to read the ordinance into the record as well.
Oh boy. Fletcher Boy, thank you for the $4.99. How can I, Chicken Man, cross the road if he parks in front of my house?
Worded from the Muni Code of Review.
Okay, that'll be, sir, that'll be for closing arguments, but then we can call your first witness.
Okay, I'd like to call Lieutenant Sean O'Neill to the stand, please.
Never leave that.
Okay? I'm going to be very clear. This is going to be question and answer regarding relevant questions as to this issue. Sir, why are you coming around the front? No, nope, stay back there, nope, stay back there, please. Understand?
Nope.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. Good afternoon, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear from the testimony about to give this hand to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I did.
Thank you. If you can please have a seat, state and spell your first and last names for the record, and the microphone, please.
Sean O'Neill, Seanonneil.
Okay, and Mr. Moss, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Lieutenant O'Neill, how long have you been a police officer for?
Almost 25 years.
And in that time, you and I have had a history prior to this video, correct, of yelling?
Are we saying it's mutual or one way? Because it seems to me the history is that when you communicate, you talk over top of people, and then voices get loud on your end. So I wouldn't say that it's a two-ended yelling conversation each time we talk.
What about, you recall in April when I called your department about a broken window, and you were cutting me off at that time?
Okay, again, I stated this is going to
Stop
be
it.
limited to relevant questions regarding the incident at hand.
It goes
That's
to
here.
history, Your Honor.
What is the relevance
History.
of the history?
Yeah, what's the
There's
relevance?
history of over-talking on much like
Bing.
you did in that video. This is not going to be his relevance.
How dare he overtalk me?
Mr. Moss, what is the relevance of Lieutenant O'Neill history regarding your interaction? What does that have to do with this incident from July 21st?
It's similar to this. Yeah,
Okay,
this is
that
not
is
the
not-
only time he's done it, is what I'm saying.
Okay, that is not why we are here today, so please focus on circumstance of
Also, yes, this entire mess is just a waste of taxpayers' dollars, but
July
whatever.
21st. The court's going to sustain the objection.
Fair enough. Okay, pertaining to the video, why did you show up in the first place, and why did you show up in the first place?
I don't have the exact times. I think it was 1:35 p.m. that day. You had called the station, the phone rang 3 times, and then it hung up before dispatch could answer. And then the second time, I believe, was 6 minutes after your hang up, Mrs. Calipari called and said that you were making chicken sounds at her husband, Mr. Calipari, while he was in the street, and that you were recording it live on YouTube, and she was concerned that it was going to get out of hand. So our dispatcher had dispatched myself and Officer Parker to the residence to handle the disturbance.
Is it normal for the police to respond to a call of somebody making chicken sounds?
No.
It certainly falls into the area of a disturbance, yes.
Not specifically, but it can be.
Parker pulled to the property. Was I doing anything illegal at the time?
No, you were not.
Then why did you hang around, if that's the case?
We had to have a conversation and figure out what the issue was, because we had your phone call and then Mrs. Calipari's phone call, and then you were very heated and agitated in initial response.
Was it true I was only heated and agitated because you were cutting me off and you were elevating your voice, causing me to elevate mine?
I can't speak to why you were agitated, sir.
Fair enough. Fair enough, but you wouldn't dispute that, correct?
Dispute what?
That, what I said, that you were cutting me off mid-sentence and raising your voice, causing me to elevate mine.
I would dispute that.
How so?
You are very difficult to speak with, and I'm there to solve a problem, and I can't solve that problem if you don't allow me to speak as well.
Is it true that at the time this occurred that you were not a lieutenant, that you were a sergeant?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
What's the relevance of that, Mr. Moss?
Yeah, what is the relevance?
You've been under a lieutenant's command at that time as opposed to now with him being a lieutenant.
Okay, but what is the relevance of that?
Yeah.
That he was only a sergeant at the time?
Okay, but what is the relevance of the witness's rank as it relates to the events of that day?
It's a clarification question. I mean, I can move on from that if you'd like, Your Honor.
Yes.
It is a way of clarifying the situation.
You may
for
move on.
accuracy.
Objection sustained. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Here, think of it, 499.
In the video, I had mentioned to you and Officer Parker twice upon you asking, what can I do? And I gave you an opportunity for both of you to leave. At that time, why did you not leave?
Because you were clearly highly agitated, and the disturbance that we were called there for was still ongoing.
But isn't it true that that you were the source of the agitation and therefore it was only going to escalate the situation?
I would disagree completely, because you were out there live streaming, making chicken sounds and harassing your neighbor.
Is it true that your superior at that time was Lieutenant Christopher Merritt?
That's accurate.
And would you be surprised if I told you that I have rarely ever had a problem in having a conversation or otherwise with Lieutenant Merritt?
I don't understand the relevance, what your relationship is with Mr. Merritt to this incident.
Well, he was your superior for one thing when you were a sergeant. That's one thing.
Okay, what is the question, sir?
Okay, what?
The question is,
He's getting mad.
would you be surprised if I told you that I've had very little problem with then your superior in talking to Lieutenant Christopher Merritt?
Objection, again, Your Honor, relevance to this line of questioning. How would it matter what his interaction is with his superior with regard to, you know, in relation to this incident, what we witnessed on the video. It's totally two different things.
Mr. Moss?
It shows that he would be one of the main problems, if not the most problematic officer that I deal with within the police department. And that there are others that I certainly do not.
Okay, but again, Mr. Moss, what is the relevance to the issues that occurred on July 21st?
The relevance is he's the only officer who cuts me off mid-sentence and tries to elevate his voice and trying to bait me is my point.
Okay, well, I don't find that that's relevant for these proceedings, so please move on. Objection sustained.
In the video, Lieutenant O'Neill, you had mentioned mental health. Is it correct?
That's correct.
Okay. As it pertains to that, why would you even bring that up?
Yeah, true, Tom. Thank you for the
Because you
10.
were highly agitated, and I could not get you to calm down, and it seemed to me, based on my experience of dealing with people who are having a mental health crisis, that you could potentially be having one yourself.
But are you a doctor in order to be able to make that determination?
I am not a doctor.
And you've never had any medical training beyond CPR training, or what, correct?
I have had mental health training throughout the course of my career, yes, I have.
How many years of mental health training have you had?
Well, I wouldn't say, I haven't had years of training, I've had classes in mental health.
Okay. And that entitles you to make a determination about somebody's mental health.
That, combined with my 25 years of police experience, I would say yes.
How many interactions would you say you've had with me in the entire time you've been with the police department?
Would interactions include phone calls?
Yes.
Probably 20 to 30.
And would you agree that you were about as loud as I was on the day in question?
No, I would not agree.
So in other words, you're saying you were not elevating your voice at all?
Sir, I just watched the same video you did, and I can barely hear myself speaking over you talking.
Well, I was a lot closer to the screen, I grant you that. You do not have a hearing problem, correct?
I do not.
No.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
No further questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, may sit down. All right, any further witnesses, Mr. Moss? Oh, I'm sorry, you wanted to read the ordinance?
Yes, I would like to read for the record, Your Honor. It's 22-273. It says, the creation of any unreasonably loud, disturbing, or unnecessary noise in this city is hereby prohibited. Noises such as shouting, singing, or whistling, or noises accompanying loud, boisterous, or vulgar conduct, or noises produced by playing or operating a musical instrument, radio, television, stereo disc, tape, sound system, or any other instruments or devices, whether amplified or otherwise at any time, place, or manner, as to unreasonably annoy or disrupt the quiet comfort or repose of any person in the vicinity are hereby prohibited. Now with that, and I don't know how you'd like to handle this, but I would like to essentially call myself and make a very short statement.
Okay.
Okay, so I've just been presented with a copy of the ordinance as well as what Mr. Moss just read into the record. Okay, sir, you, I'll have you if you'd like to make a short statement, but just, so you'll be subjected to cross-examination.
Right, do you want me to do it from the stand, or?
Well, I'm going to have you first, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
So help me God, I do.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, if you stay there. Are we all good then, Mr.
Sorry, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, essentially what I want to say is what I just read from the ordinance. No neighbors made any kind of complaint to the police department, to my knowledge, other than Mrs. Calipari calling initially, and whether or not she made any statement after that is not known to me. And that's the extent of my statement. Thank you.
Okay. And Mr.
I have no questions with regard to that statement, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, anything, any rebuttal witnesses, Mr. Hurley?
No rebuttal, Your Honor.
All right.
I'm here to make a statement if you need it.
You may.
The people have, this is a civil infraction, the people have the burden of proof by preponderance of the evidence. I think the video that was presented provides clear and uncontroverted testimony that the conduct of Mr. Voss on this particular day, July 21st, clearly is in violation of the ordinance that Mr. Voss read and that I presented to the court. Mr. Calipari testified that Mr. Voss's behavior that day did in fact, I specifically cited the language from the ordinance and confirmed that it is was annoying and disturbed his peace and quiet enjoyment of his own neighborhood. So on the basis of that, I ask the court to find Mr. Voss responsible to the charge here. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Moss?
On the day in question, while I admit my conduct could have been a lot better, so could others. Mr. Calipari's conduct, and certainly then Sergeant O'Neill's conduct for sure.
Oh boy.
As it was very unbecoming, to say the least. With that in mind, no neighbors complained whatsoever about this, and as it states in the ordinance, basically without a complaint, there is nothing regarding that other than the fact that it was some loud noise during the day, which was not disruptive to anybody. And Mr. Calipari always had a chance to go back to his own house if he felt that it was disturbing him instead of being in front of mine. Thank you.
Okay. The court will note that in viewing the video,
Yeah. Oh boy. Here we go.
I found it quite disturbing, quite frankly.
Yeah, a little bit. Kinda.
And Mr. Moss, while you acknowledge that your behavior could have been a bit different, you also, on that day, you also stated that Mr. Calipari's conduct could have been a bit different. What I saw with my own eyes on your recording was that Mr. Calipari exercised great restraint.
Yeah.
He did not raise his voice one time. Not even when you were making chicken noises at him. And talking about the song that you made.
Aren't they?
And you came out of your home with the video because you heard doors closing on his truck.
Yeah.
So for that, you stated your testimony, your statement in the video, which has been offered and accepted, or offered and admitted as defense exhibit A, was that you came out, you started recording as soon as the doors slammed. The ordinance indicates noises such as shouting, singing, or whistling, or noises accompanying loud, boisterous, or vulgar conduct, or noises produced by playing or operating a musical instrument, radio, television, stereo, disc, tape, sound system, or any other instruments or devices, whether amplified or otherwise, at a time, place, or manner so as to unreasonably annoy or disturb the quiet, comfort, or repose of any person in the vicinity or hereby prohibited. I would submit to you, sir, that making loud chicken noises out by Mr. Calipari's truck
Still funny.
was clearly unnecessary and an unreasonable annoyance and disturbing of
Need anything else? Just let me know.
the quiet comfort or repose of himself as he was there at his truck. And then he went on to talk about
I'm not sure.
his backside, how he should pull his pants down to moon people, how then talking something about his truck, how he's got a different color hood. All of that was unnecessary.
They're kind of funny though.
Whether or not that would be considered a violation of the ordinance, I'm not going to that extent. I'm stating to you, absolutely unnecessary. And then to go and pick up a piece of bark and put it back on his property. Why?
Why?
Why? Very trivial, very petty, very
Why,
immature
though?
conduct. Clearly, you have an issue with Mr. Calipari. And I know there's been a number of back and forth, many times you've been in this court, but from what I saw from that video, Mr. Moss, you invited trouble.
Do you believe in my...
And Mr. Calipari didn't buy into it.
I asked.
In fact, he even said he didn't have a problem with you. You have the problem with him. And you continued to harass and badger him. Your voice got very loud as you're singing, making the clucking noises, the chicken noises. And then as the officers got there, you immediately raised your level of volume.
He did.
Whether it was Lieutenant O'Neill, then Sergeant O'Neill, or whoever it was. Even Officer Parker was speaking with you and you were getting loud.
Oh my God, guys, I hate you for that. But thank you for the $5.
So the court finds that you're responsible for violating Ordinance 22-273. You originally were charged with disorderly conduct, and then that was dismissed, and then it was issued as unreasonable noise. I'm not really sure why that all happened, but it did. And so the court's going to find you responsible.
Oh.
What's the fine? 105?
Shocker.
What is that? 90. $90, sir.
Thank you, Your
Do you have
Honor.
that to pay today?
I do not.
Okay, when are you proposing to pay it?
I can pay half of it on Thursday and the other half of it next month at the same time. That's okay with the court.
All right, so this Thursday, the 30th?
Correct.
Okay, so then I'll indicate $45 by January 30th, and then $45. I know there's not a 30th.
By the end of February, it'll be fine.
But it could be February 27th would be the next Thursday, that last Thursday in February?
Whenever I get here in February, I mean, maybe before the end of the month, but, you know, you want to make it the end of February.
I'll make it February 28th.
Okay, appreciate that.
Yeah, I think I see why OSG changed the title now. This guy isn't an otter. He's just an insane neighbor. So I'm gonna change the title of this stream to better reflect that. This guy ain't an auditor. He's just a batshit insane neighbor.
Okay, Mr. Moss, I would strongly encourage you, when you see Mr. Calipari, he's parked in front of your home, which anybody has the right to park in front of your home. It's a public street. It's a public street. And if anybody parks in front of your home, whether it's Mr. Calipari or otherwise, ignore it. Ignore it. They have the right to park anywhere on the street. You can park 5 houses down.
So sick.
Just because it's in front of your house doesn't mean it's only your spot to park. Okay? I'm just giving some suggestions so that perhaps it will reduce the amount of time that you're in court. And perhaps give you a little bit of peacefulness. All right, good luck to you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. That concludes our docket.
Okay, thank you.
HOA Kid Blandino. Thank you, Ice Blade, for the 21 months. Hang on. All right. I'm trying to figure out what did I have. It was actually more from OSG I hadn't seen yet. We can go back to Mr. Army's. We'll go back to Mr. Army.
I want you to stop talking, or you can go upstairs to the county jail.
Your Honor, it is your oath to explain the nature and cause of the allegation against me. Are you failing to do that?
All right, you can either walk out the front door with the officers, or you can walk upstairs to the county jail with the officers. The choice is yours. Either leave.
Your Honor, I'm trying to
or
understand.
leave disruptively.
I'm not being disruptive. I'm just trying to understand the nature and cause of the
All right,
charges.
officers, I'm gonna.
We're done.
What am I doing? I'm sitting here trying to understand the charge.
If he gives any more grief,
All I'm asking is to understand the charges.
This is a
What
recap.
jurisdiction is the charges
This is a
being brought to
recap.
me under?
Ms. Gillette, I'll see you at 30 docket.
Your Honor, can I please go home? Your Honor, can I please go home? I'll leave.
All right, well.
Can I go home?
I left it up to them, and I left it up to you, and then they were to behave accordingly.
And you get a
No,
speeding
we're not
ticket.
gonna do that, sir. I just need.
All I want to know is the fine. Like normally when you get a ticket or a citation, somebody give you.
I've told you that. I've told you that.
If I swapped that way.
When you held me in contempt, they went out and searched my car, which was a violation of my Fourth Amendment right. They never issued me a search warrant. They never told me my vehicle was suspected in a crime investigation or any kind of criminal intent or doing anything. So my car was searched.
Well, I think as I understand it, you were put on lockdown because you wouldn't go through booking and processing. They couldn't get you entered into their system.
No,
You refused to get your fingerprints, and you refused to get your photograph, and rather than manhandle you and wrestle you and get you to take your pictures and prints, they had to just put you somewhere safe until you would cooperate.
But that wasn't
what
the
I've heard. I don't know that for a fact.
Well, if you look at the video, that is inaccurate. When I came in, I was told I was gonna be.
Okay, sir. We'll talk about that just a little bit. Okay, well, Missy, there's no one else hanging around like.
No.
Video number 3.
Mr. Johnson has called again this morning, and
yes.
He's supposed to be faxing something. My fax machine just went off, so let me see what it is.
Is this the individual who's a sovereign citizen type?
Sovereign citizen military. Yes, and he is really military.
Sovereign citizen in the United States military?
Yes, I have
Shocking.
sent us. Mr. Johnson he's filed several
Which is still wild to me that he's not. It's not even that he's retired. He's active duty. It looks like.
say motions. I'm not quite sure what they're saying or what his goal is. I had told him to be here in person because of his prior history and contemptuous behavior.
I asked that we set this over to October 25th.
All right, I'm looking for a Johnson. Do I have a Johnson?
Yes, you do. I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes, but you're not the Johnson I was looking for, but I will take your case up.
Okay, so I'm here for Danny Johnson.
Oh, are you the attorney?
I'm a representative for him.
Oh no.
And that means I'm his wife, and we sent documentation.
Are you an attorney?
I'm an attorney, in fact.
There it is.
No.
Okay.
Let me state for the record, Mr. Johnson is under doctor's care. He's in recovery. We sent the documentation over to the courts to show that, to show proof of that. We also reserve our rights to any and all reproduction of or distributing of videos on social media platform. And we request the matter to be rescheduled at a later time when he can get through his recovery period.
Who are you? Who are you? Before I disconnect you from these proceedings, because you don't have standing to be here. What's your name?
Well, again, Mr. Johnson is under doctor's care.
Do you want to tell me your name?
He's here. I've already gave you my name, ma'am. The doctor put him under doctor's orders to stay on bed rest. And that's where he's currently residing on bed rest.
And we've made it clear to him that he can appear by Zoom. So I'm
Well,
going
ma'am,
to issue a bench warrant.
hold on one second, ma'am, because he is here. He can hear you, but
Well, then put him
I
on here. Up now, do you want to be on here, sir?
Well, I'm
you
first of
get
all,
under duress.
Are you
Under duress.
voluntarily appearing, Mr. Johnson?
No, under duress. It's an unforeseen circumstance.
Ma'am, I want
my
you
God.
out of the case now. You're not his lawyer. He's talking, he's representing
Ma'am,
himself. You're out.
Creator made me his wife, and
I will find you in contempt of court.
Because you're acting like the attorney.
I'm acting like the court, and you owe me 50
Oh, boy.
bucks, ma'am, for contempt. And if you have another outburst,
Ooh.
it's gonna go up.
Back
It
talk.
will be enforced.
Back talk.
$50 direct contempt by Nicole Johnson for her interruption of the proceedings.
Ma'am, we made the point to be here in court today, ma'am. And that's under the
Shut up.
unforeseen circumstance. He's still
All
here.
right, I'm going to end this talk. This court is
over.
over. Bench warrant if you don't stop and get out of it.
Ooh.
Ma'am,
Obviously, Mr. Carter doesn't have any control over you. Okay, Mr. Carter,
Do
I'm
it.
gonna have to end this court because the woman won't shut up. All right, we're
Do it.
gonna set this
Get her.
over for trial. It'll be for bench trial. January 30th first will be your bench trial. I won't issue the bench warrant. Nicole Johnson does owe me $100, or she owes the court $100. I'm gonna give her 10 days to pay that. If she doesn't pay it, then she's gonna face more contempt.
Well, if somebody charges to defend themselves, it's contempt. Or exercise their rights, it's contempt.
You do
Back
not
talk.
have any right to come into any court of law and start interrupting and delaying the procedures.
Ma'am, I called the county attorney yesterday. I called the clerk yesterday.
I am going to
expressed
tell
them.
you to stop talking one more time before I.
I know, because you don't want me to express my rights.
This
Oh,
is
shut the-
not your hearing. This is not about you. I really
Well,
hate
you're
to
making
have
it
to
about
send
me,
the
ma'am.
sheriff to
You're
whatever
making it about me.
state you're
You have
in.
not,
Well,
you
we'll
have not
take you
given
to
no
the-
lawful consideration to this matter,
Mr.
ma'am.
Johnson.
He's under the doctor's care. He has provided all the documentation to show that he's under the doctor's care, ma'am, and you have not given no consideration to that.
You are so fortunate that
Jeanette.
you're not here in person, or you'd be locked up right now.
True.
Yeah, I am
And
fortunate.
Mr.
Thank you.
Johnson
God
will
gives
be
me
locked up
fortune.
if
God
he
gives
is
me
not
that. My
here
Creator
in
gives me.
person. Ms.
Yeah,
Carter,
because you want to retaliate against
Okay.
him, don't you?
Ms. Carter now owes $200 in fines, and I'm
Damn.
disconnecting this call so I don't have to send the Greenwood County Sheriff to whatever
Yeah.
state she's in to get her picked up and locked up for contempt. This
Ha,
court
ha,
hearing
ha.
is adjourned.
Ma'am, every time
Boom.
somebody expresses their lawful rights to
Mockery.
defend themselves, you hold them in contempt. Why is that? You are a judge. You are compelled to provide protection for we the people. You acting as an attorney, giving advice to people, bringing people down, and he's in a situation to where he's under doctor's orders. It's a shame that you still wanted him to present himself under the doctor's orders of bed rest and medication before the court.
Put the camera on yourself when you talk to me, Ms. Carter,
and you
or
can
Ms.
put it out
Johnson.
across social media, and you can talk down on them, and you can make money off of it because you go and you spread it, and then you get up all
Hey,
these views.
put the camera on yourself if you want to tell me off, Miss Johnson.
I can put the camera where I want to. That's my legal
All
right,
right.
ma'am.
You are
Say it to my face. That's what the judge is saying.
to appear. I will send the orders for you to appear personally because you're going to serve some time for this disrespect. Miss Johnson.
It's disrespect with what you having him do
Missy,
on camera. Under the
disconnect her.
circumstance.
This court hearing is adjourned.
Yeah, disconnect yourself because you're unlawful.
Oh, man. What the
Danny
fuck?
Lewis Johnson will be on the record in 2024 TR22 and 2024 TR541. Paul E. Dean for the state. Danny Johnson, are you present?
he is not present, Your Honor, and I have a note.
I think he's
Oh,
on
boy.
the phone.
Oh, he is? Okay.
No from the school teacher?
Now that I think about it, Missy, you said he is in.
He's
I
in
got
the
an
custody.
Go
I-
ahead.
Yeah, I think so. I got an email from somebody at Leavenworth.
Yes, he is being held by, he's being currently held for a court martial and is not going to be released until the court martial is completed. Therefore, at this point in time, Your Honor, I would ask that we issue bench warrants in both of the cases that are before this court with Danny Johnson.
Oh, he's getting court-martialed. There we go. Based.
He was ordered to be present in the courthouse today.
I am here.
He is here on the phone.
Well, that's on the phone is not in person at
Present.
the courthouse, and he is in custody. So I need to issue warrants to keep holds on him. Mr. Johnson, is that you that I'm speaking to?
Yes, I was in the midst, got cleared by the doctor to come back, and when I came back, they apprehended me and said I was a deserter because I waited for the doctor to release me to come back. I was prepared to come there.
Sir, I'd recommend you not to be making statements in regards to pending.
Yeah, shut up. You might want to shut the hell up right now.
I'm not worried about that, but at the end of the day, like I said,
Well, hold on, please, sir. Okay, so Mr. Johnson, you and your wife at the last hearing asked that this matter be set for bench trial today, and we are set for bench trial. But then I've also seen you have filed motions for jury trials. I've seen that you've filed a motion to recuse me as the judge.
Naturally.
And I show that your wife has filed a motion against me with the judge's disciplinary board.
Oh.
So
answer for what she did, what someone else did, but in reference to myself, I did file those motions, and I also prepared to be at court. Unfortunately for me, like when the doctor cleared me to come back, I came back, and then they said I was a deserter. So all
right. Well, I'm not going to get into your military court.
I'm not asking you. I'm just giving you the reason why I'm not there.
And I appreciate that. But from the beginning of these proceedings, you've insisted you did not want an attorney. I think I've even tried to strongly encourage you to consider an attorney, but are you still of the position that you do not want an attorney, that you want to proceed on your own behalf?
Well, Your Honor, it's as if I asked you previous also. If you just tell me what the fine is previous, I would have paid the fine. You insist that I come to court because normally if there's a traffic violation, then there's a fine attached to that. I was willing to pay the
That my recollection is the last time you and I spoke, at first, your wife called in for you and said you couldn't travel and you couldn't take a plane to get back to Kansas because of your back injury. And we continued this for a period of time. And then the last time, I found out you were lying there beside her in bed, and you said what you did, that you couldn't fly or travel. And so I said, well, do you want to proceed? And you said you were under too much pain pills and you didn't know what you were doing. And
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I was speaking as August 13th when I came to court in August 13th. You had me on video. And matter of fact, I was actually being confined in Springwood County, and I asked for a fine.
Well, the bottom line, I'm not gonna go back over your case either, but you, the reason we didn't take any pleas last hearing, there were several reasons, but one of which was you said you didn't know what you were doing because you were on pain pills and had been apparently for a couple of months. So, all right, in any event, you're set for bench trial, and you're not here today, and you're going to be in custody. Do you have any idea how long?
No, I do not. That's why I was asking if there's a fine attached to the offense. Can I just pay the fine and move on from it? Because I'm
we have misdemeanors involved. My officers are here. I'd renew my motion to issue a bench warrant since he's not here and ready to proceed. We can't even see him, let alone have my officers identify him. Therefore, he's not in a manner ready to proceed. I have two officers here, Cordell and Andrews, who have been patiently waiting. Not that the delay today has been his fault in regards to the earlier docket, but He's not here. He's not ready to proceed. I'd ask for a bench warrant, no bond hold.
All right, Your Honor, I can proceed on the phone.
Well, no, I
proceed
can't.
right
I
now.
can't, sir, I can't for the very
Well, I can't.
reasons that council just said. I don't even know for a fact I'm talking to Danny Johnson. So, all right, at this point, I am issuing the bond forfeiture, the bench warrant, and a no bond hold. So when you get through with whatever you're going through with the military and the court martial, then we can make arrangements to get you and bring you back here and take care of the motions you filed.
Your Honor, I guess because I was thinking the $1,000 bond that I paid, that could go towards the fines.
All right, Mr.
No.
If you do a forfeiture, then I lose $1,000. It's my intent to be in court.
Well, if you want to get an attorney, you can hire an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, you can apply for court-ordered or court-appointed attorney. But until then, bond forfeiture, bench warrant, no bond hold, and we're going to be in recess on both your cases today. So thank you, sir. We'll be in recess. You may go.
Unbelievable. What an idiot. But at least he's finally getting court-martialed. I know a lot of us were wondering what the hell that was going on. Why the hell that hasn't happened yet. I did see that people were saying that there's an airport video, but I don't see it. I didn't see one about DFW. I saw one about a Florida woman. Yeah, this one. I'm hungry. I need to get some food after
On
this.
the evening of September 9th, 2023, the Orlando Police Department responded to a call at the Southwest Airlines ticket counter at the Orlando International Airport. Airline employees called police to assist with an agitated passenger who was denied boarding after becoming irate over a missed flight. Seemingly intoxicated, the woman had been delayed for weather the prior day and was denied from taking the last flight to Houston on this day. The following is the body-worn camera footage as police attempt to defuse the situation before ultimately deciding to arrest her after airport officials issued her a trespass warning from the airport.
Hello, how you doing?
Is it
Can you get a book for this young lady's being denied boarding for her intox and unruly?
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't
glad
want
you're
to.
here.
I'll talk to you in a minute. Let me talk to him first. I offered her to rebook her, and
No,
she
you
said,
didn't.
I just said I'm going to talk to him first, and I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Relax. I offered to rebook her, and she just went off. So I denied her boarding. She's not going. Okay, but are you going to rebook her for tomorrow? No.
Nah, she's
So
out.
you don't want to
I like the,
there's
I like the
flight, there's
hesitation
no
there.
seats to Houston anyway.
All right, so are you going to refund her?
I told her I would refund her.
Is there any flight that has 2 seats available for tomorrow?
Just relax a little bit. Just relax. It's nothing to get worked over. You got 100 other airlines here.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
You just need to calm down, and
What's the best option for tomorrow with 2 seats?
I need to get home to my kids tonight.
Can you just calm her down?
I have.
We got delayed because of Southwest last night.
Is there any flight that has 2
And he says because I'm a bitch, he will rebook me tonight.
Stop lying. I never said that.
Hey, let's keep it up.
Then book me tonight.
There's no other flights. There's no flights.
She's not going. I'm sorry.
Is there 2 seats tomorrow?
No,
I gotta get to my kids.
You guys can take the business.
I gotta get to my kids.
Please, if there's a 2-seat tomorrow, let's start from there.
I don't want to go tomorrow. I want to go tonight.
I've asked about 5
I
times.
just asked you. Calm her down so he can do business with you.
We're gonna,
Who's this lady to you?
Just
Put her over there and just have her calm down.
Can we have a second?
But she doesn't want to listen. You see, that's your problem, is that you got this attitude. You need to just bring it down, listen to your husband or whoever he is, and go over there and calm down.
Let's just take it
Okay?
easy.
Relax, take a breath, and walk over there.
No, I'm ready.
Don't bring that attitude over here with me.
Are you ready
Stop ain't playing around.
to come see how he talks to me?
But just go over there.
As a customer?
Just go over there.
Let's reset.
No, I'll stay here.
Listen. Listen to me. That asked you twice already.
Bring her over there, have her air out,
Listen,
and then you deal with her.
I got kids. I gotta get the home.
Okay, but go over there. They're not gonna do business with you. When you're talking like
all that has to happen. All that has to happen is a transaction. Come over here.
Can I talk to you over here? I want to hear you.
She's wasted.
I'll tell you right here. I'll tell you right here. I will tell you right here. Let's talk right here.
I'm trying. Because she keeps acting up. Then we're gonna trespass.
I need to go the home.
Okay, so you need to go find another airline.
We are.
Well, that's what we've been asking.
No, you're not dealing with
Even
Southwest.
if it takes this airline or another airline.
I'm going to call.
Ask Jose.
Let me get on the phone.
That's not, we've already paid in full. We are like,
You've been refunded.
like the top status.
Listen, she needed to interject, man. She's like
Top status.
I appreciate
She's getting close.
I appreciate you. I really, really, really appreciate your patience on this. This will all come.
So just talk to her. Don't talk to me anymore. I'm done.
It's all
So
coming.
we spent under
It's all coming.
$1 million dollars.
I know, it's all coming down.
And you're telling me, look at me, Jose.
It's all coming
Send
down.
us the
Jose.
It's all coming down. It's all
Ooh,
coming
stop.
down. Hey, look
We're
at
not
me. Look at me. Look at me.
We're companion pass people. We have over $100,000 on this airline.
Man, listen to me.
Okay.
You need to calm down because you gotta
You're
get...
right. I can't. I can't calm down. I can't.
Oh my God.
I need to go home. This is the second fucking day.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
This is the second day. This airline.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Get us home.
I will. I will. I will. I'll get us home.
home.
I will get us.
Oh.
Get us home.
I will get us home.
This is the second.
My
This
job.
is the 48th. This
All right, she put her hands on him there. Oh boy. You see her push him like that?
is the 50th hour. I've been away.
My job.
Turn around.
My job.
Get it done.
My job. I will.
You're gonna get
You have kids?
I will
You have
get it.
kids?
You're gonna get
I
You have
will
kids?
take care of
You have to
this.
find another
You have kids?
Yes,
You're pushing my
I will,
patience.
honey. I will take care of this. Okay, baby, I will take
This
care
way.
of this.
Do
I
it.
Oh, she did it again.
I got it.
Do it.
I got it. Let's step over there and let's do it. Let's do it. We got this. We got this. We got
Do
this.
it.
We got
I
this.
have.
No.
Stop. Don't push me. Don't push me.
I'm not touching. Go home.
Stop. I got this. I got this.
Because at this point, you're causing a disturbance, and you're disturbing the peace here.
No, I am.
Listen,
You're right. No, I am.
got this.
If you continue with this behavior, the airport authority is going to trespass you from the airport.
want
And
to
we're
go home.
listen.
I know.
We're
You don't
working
want
on
that
that.
from
But
here.
right now,
Please, guys, don't.
instead of getting home, you're going to find yourself going to jail, and we're trying to avoid that.
I know.
We're
And
trying
this is
to
an
help
airport,
you.
Pete.
So
We can't
I'm
have
asking
this
you to come
happen.
here, take a couple
We
breaths,
can't have
allow me
Let's
to
just
help,
breathe.
please.
These guys will help.
That's what I'm
us,
trying to do.
okay?
I got this. I got this. I got this. I'm trying to help you. So I need you to take some deep breaths, because what I really don't want to do is take you to jail. But you're working that, you're going that avenue, and that's going to avoid. That's going to. I understand you. I got kids too. He has kids. I understand what it means to have kids. But your behavior, what you're doing right now, is going to prolong. You're disturbing the peace right now. That's what you're doing. And if you really want to go get to see your kids, you'll do anything possible to go see those kids. So
Stop telling the cop to shush.
So I can work with you, but you're not. But you're so out of control right now. No, listen.
You live here in Florida.
Let's go over here. Let's get over here, because right now you're about to be.
Just take your stuff and get over here.
This is about to happen.
I want to go home and take this to my kids.
Honey, we're going to get there this way. This is the only way.
You're going to call me crazy.
No one's doing that.
You're right. I'm crazy. I want to get to my kids.
You are crazy. You are actually kind of crazy.
This is the way corporate America says, oh, don't be crazy.
Honey, this is the way we get there.
Corporate America. What the fuck? I was not expecting that line to come out of her mouth.
I don't have a choice. These guys. Listen to what I'm telling you. Stop saying these stuff. Please don't. That's your problem. You guys over here drinking, acting stupid. Listen to me. She's the freaking airport authority, right? She doesn't want you guys in the airport anymore because you guys are causing a disturbance. People are, so now you guys are going to be asked to leave. Yeah. If she doesn't leave, I'm going to arrest her.
I got you. I understand.
But obviously, you don't have no control of it. You don't, because she's not listening to anything to you.
We also received a call from a passenger saying that they can hear some action and yelling.
Come with me now. Now? No. Come with me now. We're out.
I want to go home to my children.
I know you do. We're out. We're out. She's like, we're out. Come on. I know you're upset.
Imagine this being your mom.
She's like, just go.
You're right. I would like to officially file a restraining order on Mr. Jose. The expiration date.
Mr. Jose?
Right, 1 year.
1 year?
Yes, 1 year.
1 year.
Don't go back over there.
We can't go to this airport.
Do not go
I
back
don't
over
have
there.
anything.
Go back over there. Listen to me. You're done. Now you gotta leave the airport. You have to leave the airport now. You've been trespassed. I'm asking you to leave the airport. If you don't leave, you're gonna be subject to arrest. I'm giving you one warning. That's it. It's over. Find another airline, and that's it.
Come here.
Final at the airport.
We're gonna take it to another. We're gonna go get a rental car, right?
Why aren't you open to reasoning? Why can't you step out of the
Because I have kids.
I understand that, but you're gonna get arrested. Is it worth it?
Let's stop.
Yes.
No. Come here. Come here.
Yes.
Come here. No. Come
It's
here.
been 2
Come
days.
here.
I haven't been home with my kids because of Southwest.
I'm sure somebody.
I'm just trying to go home.
We're gonna go to Mike and Colleen's right now.
How are you gonna go home?
They live in Fort Lauderdale.
I know we can't get to Houston tonight.
They live in Fort Lauderdale. There's 2 hours
We
away.
can't get there.
I'm 2 hours away from my
You
kids.
can't get there. It's impossible. It's impossible.
I'm not going to Fort Lauderdale. It's just 2 hours the wrong way.
But there's an airport there.
Shut the f up.
There's an airport there.
Are you gonna?
Nope.
There's
Are
an
you gonna
airport
leave?
there. There's an airport there.
Are you leaving?
Seriously. 3 times. 3 times she shoved him. Honest to God, she needs to get hooked up. Purely on the DV, on the battery domestic violence. Like 3 times in front of their eyes, she shoved him.
Go home.
I know. There's an airport in Fort Lauderdale. Come on.
I can go 2 hours
Are
to
you
Fort
gonna leave?
Lauderdale.
Are you gonna leave?
I'm gonna leave here
No, you're
on
not.
the flight I booked
You're not leaving here.
to go
No,
home
you're not.
to Texas.
That's not gonna
to
happen.
Are you gonna leave?
Texas
I'm asking
with
you to
my
leave.
kids. And Jose
Are you gonna leave?
doesn't
Peach.
like how emotional
Are you going
I
to
am.
leave?
We have to leave. You're gonna get it in the back of a car. We have to go.
Take me.
No.
Take me.
No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
Idiot.
Well, you're not gonna see him tonight. Let me see another.
Your ride's gonna be 48 hours.
It's not gonna be tonight. Just hold on to it. I'm gonna get my car. I'm gonna get it for trespassing.
Kids in Texas.
We're past that.
Call him. Tell him this is gonna be another night. I want to go with my kids in Texas. Jose. Good for you, Jose. I want to see my kids. Hey, Southwest. Will you just stay? I want to go home to Texas.
I understand that. We tried to help and assist with
We
that.
didn't
We
try
tried
to
to
help.
be patient.
How?
Try to be
By
patient.
telling me to stay another night in Florida?
No, I asked you multiple times to come over here and speak to me so that we can talk to
You
you.
didn't look
Yes,
at
I
me.
did.
You said you wouldn't even look at me in my eyes.
Well, I looked you in the eyes, for sure.
You looked at me for two
You
seconds.
overspoke me.
I have kids.
I'm trying to help you.
You have
I
kids.
understand you have kids.
You have kids.
I understand. Yes, I have kids.
Then-
You're not
then-
doing anything
then
to help.
you
You're
tell-
not doing anything.
you-
You're not
then
doing
you
anything. You're
tell-
not doing anything to help yourself.
I'm here for work. I'm here
understand
for work.
that. That's good.
I'm trying to.
Unfortunately, Southwest was unable to
Look
help
at
you
me.
and accommodate you.
Look at me.
Unfortunately, Southwest was unable to accommodate you at this time. My job is going to go above and beyond, try to help you guys find another airline or another way to be able to get home. And instead, you wanted to argue with the Southwest, who was not going to help
I'm
you today.
not Southwest. I didn't argue with
I said
anybody.
you were arguing with Southwest. You were arguing with the manager.
Who's your manager?
The person you were speaking with.
Who?
Jose.
The one you're so mad at.
Dude, he was like,
See,
oh, I ain't gonna try to
that's
talk to
not- see,
you.
that's not cool.
He called me a f***ing bitch. Do you know that? He called me
Was that a racial slur that they bleeped
He
out?
called me a high maintenance
You want to get home,
bitch.
right? You wanted to get home, right? Have you had anything to drink?
Earlier today on the beach.
He's like, I never called you. Is it? It's one of those things where it's like, how dare you call me an asshole who doesn't love his mother and never calls her enough, bro. I just said you were an asshole. I didn't say any of that. Those other things. It's like they're revealing their own insults. They're revealing their own projection of what they are.
Lunch, and you went to the Ricky Tiki Tapper, and I did have a drink.
You know how much you had to drink?
Yeah, I had one pina colada.
Is that it?
One pina colada? Bullshit.
I'm just f***ing crazy because you're being so mean to me, and
Who's being mean to you?
This way right here. This way right here.
7 minutes wait for my flight on Southwest.
This way right here, okay? Right there.
Can I just stay here and wait?
Face the car for me, okay?
I just want to go home. Don't take it. Don't take it. Don't take it this far. Don't take it this far.
You took it this far.
Don't take it this far.
You moron.
You didn't try.
You tried.
You didn't
Yeah.
try. You didn't try to put.
Yeah, they tried it.
No, I didn't try to book you on a nice flight home. That's the Southwest.
Honey, no, you didn't. Just please.
Not your
just let
honey.
me go home.
They get one from Jose.
I want to.
That's the manager dude that we were talking to.
You don't have a witness statement.
Huh? No, I go get one. No, he doesn't have it, but I'm saying he'll fill it out. I got cat coming to do a search.
7 minutes late to my flight.
You're too much, man.
You're right. I am too much because I want to go home. I want to go home to Texas. And Southwest. Because I'm 7 minutes late to my flight.
The octave's rising.
Call Jose, the manager, who knows he's a gay guy and he hates who I talk to him. I want to go home. Call him. Call him. I'm a fucking scientist. I want to go home.
You're a scientist. What does that mean?
I want to go home to my kids. Southwest is calling me to go to jail because I'm 7 minutes late to my flight and I'm upset about it. I love Southwest too, but I'm 7 minutes late and they're arresting me.
Honey, we'll handle this. Okay? You have to get mad.
Okay, take me to jail because I got mad. Because I can't see my kid. He's a good white man. He's really ready to do whatever you're going to do.
Honey. Stand up, baby. Stand up. Stand up.
Oh, Mike is here.
Stand up.
You want to have a seat right here? You can have a seat right here.
Come on. Breathe, baby.
Get off me. I want to go see my kids. I want to see my children.
Oh, God. Here we go. We're back.
Olivia, just inside the car. Inside the car. Just sit in the car, baby.
Jose is doing this.
Just sit in the car. Just sit in the car.
Jose is doing this. The fucking diva is doing this.
Hey, we'll handle this, all right? We'll handle this.
How? Jose, the fucking diva.
Hold on.
Jose.
This is fucking laughing right now.
Honey.
Go look at go look at it. Please.
Oh my God.
My kid.
That's not going to be the case tonight. Come on.
No, please. 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 Please.
I don't want to force you in this car.
Please, let
But
me.
if you give me other no recourse, I will.
All subjects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Like and subscribe for more cop action on Cam.
Oh my God, that was exhausting.
A woman goes insane at an airport when officers confront her about cutting in front of numerous people in the TSA line.
Hold on. Let's go talk. Come on.
We already saw that one. We all know what that one's all about. Oh God, yes, Wonder Woman. I do see what you link me, and yes, it's accurate. But no, I can't play that because this stream will get knocked the fuck out by copyright. But yes, it's actually perfect. Oh, all right. This is gonna be the last one. I think you guys will enjoy it. This is the last one here.
Here, man. Huh?
December 21st, 2023, Waukesha, Wisconsin. A Waukesha police officer observed a black sedan driving at a high rate of speed in the far left turn lane. Instead of turning, the vehicle went straight and continued to disregard the officer's lights and siren.
Traffic stop, Broadway, 64. Okay. 262 is taken off westbound. I'll be in pursuit of the plate yet. It's a dark sedan. Denver 216 pursuit westbound, Broadway 164. 216 westbound Broadway, coming up to Oakland. Speeds are 70. Do you have a reason for stop? Reason for stop is reckless driving. So we're 104. 216, almost 1050 at Oakland and Broadway, is heading into downtown. Still reckless driving, blue stop sign. What kind of vehicle is it? Coming to it right now, I can tell here. ALU, I think at the last four were north on Hartwell from Broadway.
Oh, in a fight.
104, important information on the vehicle. 1095. 104. That vehicle is involved in multiple armed robberies and stolen. Also rammed a trooper out of Illinois. Denver. 104, do you have an ID on it? It's heading west on Main now. ALU 8986. ALU 8986. 216, I'm going to terminate at White Rock and Main.
214, the vehicle continued towards downtown. We terminated before it went into downtown. Unknown where it's at right now. Barstow. 1204-23, command. 704 is command. He's off-road, going into the trees. He might be doing...
Oh no. Get him! Get him! Doggo!
Over from Gulf Road, if you're trying to pop out there. Over from Gulf.
The suspect was identified as Joseph Marino. He had a temporary felony warrant for physical abuse of an elder person causing bodily harm.
Wow, what a dick.
And now for a quick word about our sponsor for this video, Aura.
Dang it,
Every
Aura!
day brings the unexpected, on the
Why?
streets and online. Just like
Why?
law enforcement works to keep us safe, you need to take steps to secure your personal information.
Never.
And that's why I use Aura. And it's been a total
Do you,
game
though?
changer. With data breaches
Do you
and scams
really?
on the rise, do you know who has access to your personal information? Data
Your
brokers
mom.
and people's search sites are selling your details to anyone, including identity thieves. Aura helps stop this by removing your information from those sites. It monitors your personal data across billions of data points, including the dark web and public records, alerting you to any suspicious activity. It also guards against financial fraud by alerting you in minutes if someone tries to open credit cards or loans in your name. You can even lock your credit instantly with a single tap. I've taken steps to protect myself and my family, and you should too. Go to aura.com/bodycamraw to try Aura free for 14 days. In just 2 weeks, Aura can show you if your personal data has been exposed. Click the link in the description and start your free trial today.
All right, we're back.
Watch out, he's moving.
Joseph had stolen multiple vehicles and was in multiple pursuits that day throughout southeast Wisconsin and Illinois.
Damn.
Car's still mobile. Car's still mobile.
Back out. Going back to the along the fence line.
He's running again.
It was reported that Joseph put his hand out the window of his car, holding an object, and emptied a powdery substance from it.
Oh.
Coming up along the fence line.
Cocaine, baby.
He is circling the field in the grassy area between Gulf Road and I-94. We can get some squats on that 94 on ramp. Cover covering, circling the field. Contained in this area.
Cocaine in a can, baby.
Over, someone goes to the westbound on ramp. Anybody at the station, if they can grab the Humvee. We're gonna try and use it to box it in. Looks like he's trying to get onto 94.
He's still going?
Alright, 112, he made it back out on the Gulf. He's going westbound on Gulf. Pit.
Pit. Oh, unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful, he's still going westbound on Gulf.
Unsuccessful to westbound Gulf.
He's still westbound on Gulf, coming up to the 94. Passing the 94 overpass, continuing westbound on Gulf. Continuing westbound on Gulf, speeds are about 63. Heavy smoke and debris coming from under the carriage of the vehicle. Pit, swerving.
Oh!
Might be losing control.
Oh! Get him!
On the pit.
Oh!
Off-road. Gonna be in the orthopedics off-road, in the orthopedics off the Gulf Road.
Damn!
Orthopedics.
Block off all entrances to this orthopedics.
Oh.
We got another pit. Let's contain them within.
Get him! Funk him! Bam! There it is. Doggo. Nico. Arco. That's his name, Arco.
We're gonna pin it in with this car right here. Back up. There you go.
Fall forward. You have the car kind of boxed in. You still got it drive. You're still trying to move. The wheels are spinning.
He's still trying to get away.
9101.
Hit his ass.
Still in compliance. Subject pin not compliant.
Box him in. Come on. Yep, I think you got him.
Give a purple fully pinned in.
Canine, I got him, hit him.
We got 2 doggos. We got a twofer.
Mailer, go. Mailer, get a long line. Go feed him in. Huh? Go grab mine. Please. Hold on. Go. Go. Move up to the car.
Hey, we're moving up.
Find it. Show your hands. Show your hands.
Show your fucking hands.
Go. Back in him. Back in him. Back in him. Up.
Oh, he's trying to get in there.
Up.
Come on. Let me feed. Oh, get him. Get him.
You gotta get him out.
You want me to move this?
Show your hands. Show your hands. Show your fucking hands.
Cut this. Somebody cut this.
He's got it good.
All right, we're getting you out.
Get in the car.
Show me your other hand.
Give me that other hand. It's there. These dogs got it.
I can't. The dog's got his hand.
The dog's got it, Doggo. He's got his hand. Stop breaking in the car. Fuck that. Dog's on it. Dog's on it. Go.
Get him. Hey, let him go.
Hey, you got any weapons on you? No. All right. Put this hand behind your back.
Oh, there we go. All right, got him.
Cuff him. Cuff him.
Stay. You gotta get him out of here.
Hold on. 01. Hey, boss, what's your name?
Hold on.
Joseph, all right. Hey, we're to get you an ambulance, okay?
No, I don't want him coming out yet.
Pick him up, drag him out.
Get him.
Come on, get the doggo.
Get him out.
Get him out. What? Josh, get up.
He wants out.
Yeah. I don't have a knife. Here. I got him. He can come out.
Good boy. Good boy.
You hurt beside your arm here?
thumb is injured from earlier today. My thumb.
Sorry. Pull that out of his pocket. I'm going to grab this out of your pocket here.
216, do we have an ammo plan?
Yeah, you got some bite marks on your arm there.
Oh my god.
Probably.
Did you only bite your arm?
Rotate other side.
Hey, you want to stop and put some gloves on? Put some gloves on. Yeah, wash my.
Police found rolled up dollar bills in Joseph's wallet with the substance on them that tested positive for cocaine.
Cocaine!
Go boy. Is that one or two? I got the one here.
Any cuts? Any cuts hurt? Very good. Everybody good? Nobody hurt?
Yeah.
Hendo? Where's Hendo? You good? Okay. Nate, are you good with Arco? You guys good on a search here? Good? Let's just get him out. Yep. All right, hey, we're going to stand you up. Okay? Bring your knees up to your chest. Sit you up. Stand up. We'll put him right over here.
I'm sure he's probably good. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
He's just driving like a madman in 164.
Yeah. Once he called it out, I was like, because I was waiting to, I was like, this guy's headed toward our area.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, what vehicle is it? Because I knew it was an Acura, black Acura.
I didn't get close until we were like Hartwell and Broadway.
Yeah. 86, 89, and I was like, this got to be it. Yeah. And that's why I was letting it go, because multiple armed robberies, and then
he started going into downtown. I'm like, I need to stop. Like, he's driving crazy.
Yeah.
But
my sticks
I know, right, Sean? It's such powder cocaine is like such an '80s thing.
Right before the eye.
Out of style.
Yeah. I was trying to protect all the cars in the right lane.
Yeah,
so I was parked right behind him. Yeah. And then he's coming over right on the sides. I just tossed him out the window and he hit him. But
all right. I think we're gone. That was fun.
Joseph was charged with 2 counts of fleeing an officer, 3 counts of second-degree recklessly endangering safety, possession of cocaine, and obstructing police.
What?
He entered an insanity plea in the case and was found not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect on the fleeing count and 1 charge of endangering safety, with the others dismissed and considered for sentencing. No criminal sentence was imposed. A doctor's report supported that special plea and ordered Joseph committed to the care of the State Department of Health Services for.
Well, honestly, being committed for 6.5 years, I mean, that's a punishment of its own, to be perfectly honest.
6.5 years. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with friends to keep seeing the latest police footage from around Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, being committed for 6.5 years, that's probably kind of worse than the prison sentence. But all right, I appreciate you guys coming to the watch. I need some dinner. I might get some hot chicken. I'm craving for some hot chicken, so I might make an order for some. Those sound really good. But you guys, the dude named Harris. No, I haven't heard of that guy. That sounds wild. But I'll see you guys later. Gonna eat some chicken, and I'm gonna binge watch Severance. For those who don't know, Severance is a show on Apple TV. It's the only reason why I pay money for Apple TV, because Severance is a freaking awesome show. You guys should go check it out too. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, good night. Bye. Later. Hit the like button. Join the Discord.